This is the community log of Salmes. This broadcast is meant to expand the knowledge base of the exiles. Life is inherently chaotic. What is possible, or at least not impossible, often happens. As exiles, we're used to dealing with new problems. We're also used to solving them ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. You can have fun with that. I'm going downstairs.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Yeah, you know that rocket drone that was glitched out? Turns out it's not glitched out anymore.
Yeah, I like that the warrior's idea is I'm gonna go hide under here.
Well, I don't think I have no ammo. If you would like to give me ammo, I will totally. Oh, there you go. Good job. I weakened it for you earlier, but
What, by scaring it with your digger?
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Anything of value?
yeah, the notice that there was a drone transport on the way in, or a troop transport.
Oh, really?
That's what it said. Did you not see that?
No, it didn't pop up for me.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Why
Actually,
is
wait.
there?
Assuming we solved our problem, we reap the reward, and then we get ready for the next problem. This is what it takes to survive. Hold on. I'll drop off what I grabbed from the bot because the bot dropped off
Oh,
stuff.
okay, cool.
Electronics,
And
glass plate, steel, optical, and energy matrix.
all right, and I'm going over here real quick, and I'm mining out or digging out these uh, cargo boxes so I can grab stuff from them.
Ooh, that's clever. All right, I'm gonna go back and hit that remaining copper deposit.
Sounds good.
Many decisions are imperfect. They're based on incomplete information, with a delicate balancing of using resources to solve this problem versus saving them for the next one.
I'm going to put the stuff that I collected in the constructor, but I'm going to go ahead and destroy that the source block thing because the whole reason we kept it was because that drone. But since it got free and stuff, might as well
Yeah,
do it and start taking apart like these containers and getting stuff from them.
that seems like a good idea. I'm also gonna start grabbing up all this nitrocellulose stuff. But okay, so when we have a slow time, like say at night, when we don't want to attract attention, we can start
Hmm.
assessing what we want to spend our copper on, because it's either going to be a weapon for handguns or weapons for like turrets, and that's why I'm like, which one do we want to prioritize?
Hmm. So I can't destroy it because I don't have any ammo. So I'm going to queue up some ammo and stuff.
Hold
There's
on,
a
hold
troop
on.
transport right outside.
I've got ammo, and
Uh, I'm working on queuing up ammo if I can find it. Um,
okay, you do
why can't
that.
I find ammo?
Any sign
Oh,
of
here we
the
go.
actual enemies coming?
I believe that they are
Do you
here.
see them on radar?
No, no. I just saw the troop transport come and land. So they're
Okay.
to my southwest, or to the south.
So, not quite in between us, but near enough. I guess that's what that red dot was, huh?
Yeah. I just queued up some. I've got 75 rounds.
Okay.
So
You actually have 75 rounds, or you've queued up
yes,
75? Okay.
I actually have 75 rounds.
Because I've got
So
60. Oh,
it was just on
I've
the
got
other
50
side of the
rounds.
ship.
I see you.
I don't see any. What are those out there though? I can't tell if that's a plant because it's just outside of like decent rendering. Okay, those are just other things. I don't think it actually dropped anybody off.
Maybe because we weren't there to engage it.
Could be.
Although I would have thought you'd be close enough to register.
I know it landed about where I am now.
Yeah, I saw the troop transport taking off when you said there's a troop transport here.
Yeah. Well, I'll go queue up a bunch more ammo that we have for now. How much do you have? How many rounds?
I've got 50 rounds remaining. But
Okay.
of course, sometimes you get lucky. But you can't rely on luck, and it's never clear what the right decision is. Fall back to a safer place but forfeit the resources and not gain any strength? Or double down on your harvesting, but leave yourself exposed? Spend what you have making yourself stronger, hoping that it's enough to counter the enemy and not a war of attrition that now you can't afford?
It'll save time shuttling, and we can build up resources and then guns next, and we can build a
Well,
very, very small base, just
again,
enough for manufacturing.
nothing stops us from building a shuttlecraft. What I'm talking about is spending resources building the weapons for the shuttlecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Because if we build, like I said, if we build a bunch of ammo for our pistols, we won't have anything left to build for either, ship weapons or personal weapons like sniper shotgun.
Yeah. I'd go. My vote would be personal weapons because the ship's only going to go so far until we have to go inside,
Yep.
and they're more than likely going to be defended. So I feel like it'd be more worth it to do that, and we'll just pick our targets carefully. So we'll stay away from like the spaceports and stuff, and we'll start with that other the abandoned factory I was at.
Okay. Nope. That sounds good. Although there are limits to how much you can run and how much you can fight. You can always plan to do those when the situation calls for it. It's human to poke things with a stick, or to want to be somewhere safe, and want to see what's over the next ridge. But it's also very human to want to have someplace you can just call home, even if it's just for now.
Oop, okay. It may be worth our time to actually like build a little tiny base here and put the constructor here, because then we're not shipping a bunch of stuff back. Because
That's
we've got
true.
all our resources here, and it doesn't have to be a full base. But this is technically a public, because we destroyed that core. I think this counts as a public thing now, so we might be able to add on to it, and that would mean that we could place a constructor on it, and then we may not get the stuff back from the constructor if we take it down, because it may count as public, but we'd at least still have some.
Well, we could always put a core down or something here.
And we could too, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm in favor of building here then, so that we don't waste time ferrying stuff back and forth.
Okay, I'll look into that a little bit here. I'm just trying to make sure I've got
No worries.
the main. Ooh, some noise. Oh, it's an animal. I'm going around making sure we've got the main, unique components before I really go and start dismantling all the iron and stuff. Because I don't know how much. I have to look and see.
Am I
But
digging?
our multi-tools do take ammo.
Yeah, our multi-tools. Oh, what kind of ammo?
That's what I don't know. Some
Ah,
specialty to them, I know that. And I don't know what it takes to make it, so.
in the stories that we tell, things are discrete, self-contained. Victories or losses, battles or trials are their own events, discrete, separate from what came before and what comes after. But in life, things just sort of bleed into one another. You use things up, you work to replace them, and if you do it well, you have a surplus. So it is with the realization that we've gone from surviving purely off of what we brought with us to using those tools to gain us new resources and capabilities. It takes a while for that realization to sink in. Instead, you're living moment to moment, using what you have to make the next part of life that much better. The rewards of good decisions aren't as noticed as the penalties of bad ones.
Oh, we've got a decent amount of copper ingots. I haven't used up all that's in here, and we've got 420 copper ingots.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
or sorry, 425. So I'm going to queue up a whole bunch more, and.
Yeah, I got a whole crap ton more ore to give
Alright,
you,
cool.
so.
And I'm out, so you can jump in there if you need real quick.
Alright. Yeah, I've got 1600 more ore for you, so.
Okay, cool.
And more plant fibers, and I have corn, which is probably going to go bad before we go anywhere with it. That makes me sad. Promethium ore is getting stored in there as well, cobra leaves. Okay. Uh,
Alright, so I'm going to put all my stuff into here that I collected. and then we'll look and see about what.
Actually, can we just queue a constructor now? Because in that way, this
That's
one
what
can.
I was gonna look and see what it takes to queue. So let's see, larger. So we need 2 computers, and we need more mechanical components. So we have 3. We need 10. So let's look here. We need computers. So to make mechanical components, we need steel plate. We got plenty of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just start with the basics to get it going for now. And computers, we needed 2. So I'm going to put those ahead of the copper, and then go back to making copper.
Well, you can hold off on making the copper until we have actually built the constructor.
True. Alright.
Well, I can start either joining you in digging out this base, or I can go mine something else.
I'd almost go mine something else. I don't think that doesn't seem like there's really much more other than just steel plates and stuff we can get from this. I think all the components, because I've dug out a pretty good chunk of this left side, and this seems to be a mirror image of itself. And I don't see any like crates or anything down below here.
Okay, well I don't have a multi-tool myself, so I can't help you disassembling this thing.
There is a multi-tool in the constructor here
Ah, okay.
for you. Let me. All right, I have a large constructor here, so I'm gonna go put it up on the second story.
Which is probably going to say it needs,
Probably needs our own base or something, but we'll see.
a multi-charge. What's a multi-charge?
Does it not have? It should have one with it, does it not? No, it's letting me place it.
You should be able to place it. What I'm saying is,
Oh, yeah.
you may not be able to run it without power.
Oh, without power. Yeah, true. So we might need to make a generator. So before I place it, I'm going to see let's see what it takes to make a generator. I didn't think of that.
Well, I mean, you can place it. I mean, I'm with you that this is. We may as well build it here for the nonce until we're done and can move back to the hole in the wall.
Okay. So what we'll do, I'll put it here, and I'll put it in a little area.
Alright, and I'm going to start looking for power.
Alright, and then I'll put it off to the edge somewhere, and then I'll kind of turn that area into a I'll reinforce it, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
Alright, we don't have mechanical components, a motor, electronics, computer.
Alright, so we have the constructor. It may not require power. We'll see. I'm gonna grab some materials and like just copper to refine it and see if it'll let me do it.
Oh, here, I'll get out then.
Alright, no worries. Let's see. Just took a bunch of the copper. Yeah, it needs power.
Okay, we got mechanical components.
Yeah, mechanical components only takes steel to make, which is nice. So
Well, we got plenty of electronics. Crap. Wish I'd seen that before I queued a couple.
That's all good. It's not like we won't use them.
The cautionary tales try to warn you about vision and success. Don't miss seeing your successes, but don't be blinded by them either. Identify your shortcomings and work to fix them. Try to keep things in balance. You can't plan for the unexpected, but you can plan to be resilient. That was what Forrest and I were hoping to do with the remains of this crashed ship. I'm just looking forward to having a proper level 3 sniper again.
Someday soon. Steel block. Huh? Oh, steel block small. Okay.
Okay, do you think we need some Silicon or a lot of silicon?
Probably a decent amount. Let's see here. Right now, well, it takes nanotube. Nanotube. We got enough nanotubes. I'd say not. We don't need a ton, but we definitely want a decent amount because it uses silicon to make optical fiber, glass, and electronics.
Alright, so give me a number, rough number. 500,
Uh,
1,000, 1,500.
what's it take? Silicone 5 to 1. I'd say yeah, around 500 is good to start off
Okay.
with. Um, and I think it will be worth making this. Until we get a hover vessel, we have enough stuff to make a motorbike, so I'm going to build a motorbike for these things for now.
That will
Until
make
we
it
get a hover
faster for me
vessel.
getting to and from the mountain, so yeah. Until we find out that it also needs biofuel.
Probably.
If you are resilient, you can rebound when something critical goes missing. The lack of a nail caused a horse to be lost, etc. So why have just one nail or one horse? Oftentimes, it is because you can't afford it. The hard choices, those imperfect choices, are whether you think you can do without. But when your work pays off, those hard choices are kept at bay for another day, as long as you don't squander them with bad decisions. Okay, okay, so
So,
yes, let's build a
yeah.
small generator then, rather
Okay.
than using an existing. I thought you'd found one. I was like, why tear it apart if there's one there already?
Yeah, no. There's one that's in the survival constructor that we could place, but it's a large one. So I don't know if we want to just save that till we start building an actual base, since we're not really putting other power requirements on it. I'm out of there if you need to put stuff
Yeah,
in.
I'm putting in the silicon now,
Okay, cool.
and then small generator is. Oh, you took the motor.
Oh, you need motors? Oh, I made some. So here, I'll put some in.
Okay, I'll get out.
It's in there above the bike.
Okay. Bum bum. Small generator. Needs 7 more electronics. Okay, components. Electronic, electronic, electronic. Who needs electronics? There we go. Small generator building now.
Cool. So while it builds, I am going to also queue up. I need some more nanotubes.
I'm a little low on fuel though. So hopefully there's enough rotted foods to make some good biofuel.
We've got 5 biofuel in here, and we've got 23 spoiled food, so
Okay, so
yeah, we're
plenty.
doing pretty good. So I'll keep up a few more biofuels.
Yeah, and when you're
Alright, I'm out. So you should be able to do your thing if you need
loop,
to.
I found your constructor upstairs. I guess we may as well put the generator up here too, so nothing munches it.
Sounds good. I'm hoping to you build some steel block to just kind of encase this a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
and close it off. So nothing fancy, but
Alright, I'm taking half of the ammo since that'll put me
sounds
at
good.
98. Um. Okay, so what are we building? The hover pad? Or am I going to start dismantling parts of the ship while you're building hovercraft?
Well, yeah, I'm starting to work on the hovercraft. If you wanted to say, if you got the ammo stuff, you could start dismantling out some more parts of the ship. I don't see any reason for us to have this O2 station here right now, so we could probably get some good components from it. I just didn't see it earlier. And
Okay.
then a little bit from there. And yeah, I'm just kind of working on that. Now,
Oh,
you
can you make
placed
a
the generator?
multi-charge? Oh, can I
Uh,
place it? Or generator should be in the constructor.
no. It may not have, yeah, no.
Is it
Here.
still building it?
Nope. Did it actually use the stuff, or did it time out because it didn't think it had all the stuff?
Looks like it consumed the stuff.
Yeah, I don't have it. It's not in the main
I'm
part of
sorting
it.
it now.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't see it though, you're right. That is weird. We got a fuel tank. Okay, after it's done with the biofuel, I will build another again.
All right.
I'm just like triple checking because that shouldn't have happened. Alright, computers. Components, I need mechanical. One more computer. Now 5 electronic. Which run out of silicon. Alright, silicon, silicon. Small generator. Everything is craftable. Okay, small generator is being built. I'm going to sit here and camp
Okay.
it to watch it be built.
Sounds good. Yeah, and then when you're done, I know a few blocks we could remove to make this up above a little more secure.
Okay.
Because then things shouldn't be able to get up here unless they fly or something, and then we'll. But then I'm gonna build in this a little bit once
Alright.
we.
It's built. It's sitting in output.
Okay. Okay, I will go grab it. If you wanted to, with your tool, remove. I thought I should remove this slope because we can't walk up it anyways,
Okay.
and this slope, same thing. Then we can just jump up here to get up here. This slope over here, same thing. We can't walk up it, but we can walk up this one.
Human nature always intervenes. Once you have a good home with a surplus, you're ready to start challenging the unknown, which provides no end of chances to make bad decisions.